Good morning, Namaste, Jai Gurudev. I am Bharti Verma. Welcome to this class of Sri Sri Yoga. Today I want to share a little wisdom of why yoga practices emphasize breathing and why particularly it is relevant in this time of immense challenge to us all, physically, emotionally, and particularly immunologically. Hmm? The term prana means energy. So the obvious question is, where do we get energy from? Just think about where you get energy from in your life. Breath is a major source of energy. You can live without food for a while. You can live without drink for a while. You can even live without rest for a few days. You can live, but I don't know about those around you. But without breath, how long can you live? Not even a few minutes. So breath is a major source of energy, and also it's a major route via which the body gets rid of its toxins. So breath, the breathing practices that we have been doing in the last 4 or 5 classes, there are two major ones. One is the yogic breath, the other one is Kapalbhati. What happens when you do yogic breath? It's that deep abdominal and thoracic breath. What happens? You use all muscles of respiration. You use the diaphragm. You use abdominal muscles. You use the chest wall muscles. So what happens? The chest expands and then it contracts, expands and it contracts. And as you watch this breath in and out, what happens? The mind comes into a sharp focus here, right now. And as you continue to breathe, there is a relaxation response that happens. This response is happening through your parasympathetic nervous system. It is mediated by a nerve called the vagus nerve. And this vagus nerve, like a wandering monk, it's the longest cranial nerve in the body. Wherever it goes, it brings peace and relaxation. So as we begin the practice, we come into that state of being here right now with relaxed awareness. Now, do you remember, have you ever been where there's a gong that has gone off just like that? What happens? All of a sudden, the mind comes into sharp focus. All the sense organs are alert, aware. The breath perhaps stops for a moment and then it starts to flow. When we do Kapalbhati, exactly this happens, and this happens through your sympathetic nervous system. So when we do Kapalbhati, the sympathetic nervous system is activated. And for a moment, while you're doing that practice, heart rate increases, breath increases, circulation increases around all the organs, and you are in that alert state of awareness. How does this happen? So there are 3 major things that happen. As you pump the belly in and out, number 1, first abdominal muscles are working and massaging all the organs in the belly, 2 major organs in the belly that are very important for our well-being, for our immune system. The spleen on your left side, liver on the right. Spleen is a major organ of your immune system, allows you to fight infection. It produces the T cells, which are very, very important in fighting any microorganisms that enter this body which are not supposed to be there. And it does that with the help of the liver. Liver produces the proteins that we need to fight infection. Liver has a very important role in this body. It's a huge manufacturing factory and it's a huge detoxification factory. So it manufactures all these important proteins, but it also then metabolizes all those waste products so that they can be gotten rid of from this body. So together, the spleen and the liver act together for our well-being. So Kapalbhati improves the function of spleen and liver. Then number two, what happens as that breath is happening and as the sense organs are all coming into that alert awareness, what's happening is the frontal cortex of the brain is activated. This frontal cortex is really important in our ability to problem solve, in our ability to do all those major instruments of our daily activity. It's a very important system in our system to allow us to take care of what is here right now, being able to act. How? See what has happened as you're breathing in and out. What has happened? Sense organs are here right now. Mind is here right now. So with the breath, with the yogic breath and Kapalbhati, you have come in this moment. But how have you come? That relaxed awareness is there. The readiness to take care of whatever is happening right now is there. So that you're here in this moment, fully aware, fully awake, alert, able to take care of whatever is happening right now. This is called mindfulness. Being here in this moment, 100% awareness. This is the sixth limb of yoga, dharana. And if you can come into dharana, then with your ongoing practice of your pranayam and asana, you can easily drift off into dhyana, meditation, and even deeper states of samadhi. So that is the use of yogic breath and Kapalbhati to cultivate mindfulness. And then the use of sound, we chant Om, and we also make this humming sound when we do our pranayam, and we'll do all this in today's practice. So today's practice will be focused on pranayama and on these sounds. What does sound do? It again brings all the sense organs into that focus. So even if the mind is wandering with the breath, the moment you start to say Om or you start to hum, then everything comes into that fine focus. There's a greater impulse from the vagus nerve and everything starts to quieten down and a flow from dhyan to dharana to meditation happens. So let's make this morning's practice very meditative, very prayerful, and being very grateful for this breath because it brings us the gift of life with all these other gifts so that we can live happily, healthily. So let's begin this morning's practice. Keep a big smile on your face for this beautiful day. Sit with your spine erect, body relaxed. Take a deep breath in. With each breath, bring awareness to this room, to this moment right now. Breathe in for Om. Just take a few moments to feel the vibration of Om throughout the body. Let Om percolate to each and every cell of this body, rejuvenating it, relaxing it. Again, spine erect, body relaxed. Let's take deep breaths in. As you breathe in, expand the belly in all directions. Continue to breathe into the chest, expanding the chest. Hold the breath. Breathe out. Squeeze the belly from all directions. As you do this, watch the pelvic floor rise, belly contract, chest relax. Breathe in again, expand the belly, pushing the diaphragm down, belly down and out, side to side, expanding up and down. Hold this deep breath. As you breathe out, squeeze the belly, lift the pelvic floor, and relax the chest. Breathe in again, blowing up the belly like a balloon, expanding the belly, the chest, raising the collarbones, holding this deep breath in. Keep a smile on your face. Breathe out, squeezing the belly, lifting the pelvic floor, navel to the spine, relaxing the chest. Let's do this again. Expand the belly with awareness. Expand the chest with awareness. Lift the collarbones, hold the deep breath. Breathe out, lifting the pelvic floor, squeezing the belly. Relax the chest. Just for a moment now, relax the breath. Observe the state of your mind. Keep a big smile on your face. Spine erect, palms open to the sky. We are ready to receive whatever the nature will gift us. Take a deep breath in for Kapalbhati. Breathe out. Begin. 1, 2. Inhale. Exhale. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. Relax. Bring awareness in between the eyebrows. Ajna chakra. The seed of Guru that brings awareness, alertness. Second round of Kapalbhati. If you're on your cycle, you have blood pressure or heart issues, do it gently. Sit up taller, smile on your face. Take a normal breath in, breathe out. Breathe in for Kapalbhati through the nose. Breathe out forcefully through the nose, navel to the spine. In, out, 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 in, out. Relax. Bring awareness from the navel to the eyebrow center. Become still for a moment. Observe the change in energy in the body and the mind. Third round of Kapalbhati, sit up taller, bigger smile on your face. Breathe in, let go, in, out, 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 and relax. Bringing awareness from the navel to in between the eyebrows, sitting still, observing the change in the body and the mind. And take a deep breath in, a big smile on your face. Breathe, and as you breathe out, open your eyes. Here and now, in this moment, with a big smile. Put your hands, put your arms out to the side. Bring your arms up toward the ceiling. Breathe, reach up higher. Breathe out, fold forward as far as you are able to. And keeping the spine this long, bring your hands to your knees. If you're sitting on a cushion, now you won't need it. Let's get rid of it. Let's do this again. Bring your arms up, sit up taller, arms to the sky. Breathe out, we'll fold forward, hands to the knees. Take a deep breath in. Let's make big circles to the right. As you breathe in and out, more awareness to the breath today. Big circle forward, to the right. One more circle to the right. Going forward, and now 3 big circles to the left. Breathe in and out, observe each movement of the body as you move. Let the mind ride with the breath. One more to the left. Coming forward, sit up taller. Hands on your knees, sit up taller. As you breathe out, chin to the chest, round the shoulders, scoop the belly in, tuck the tailbone in. Breathe as you go forward, open the chest. Bring the belly forward, arch the back, look up. Breathe out, chin to the chest. Navel smile as you go forward. Breathe, let's sit up taller and stretch out the legs in front of you. Shake them out, shake it all out. Shake out your arms, your legs, your feet, your toes, fingers, eyes, mouths, tongues. Do you know this is also a pranayama? Take a deep breath in and then say as long as you can, and then that too is a pranayama. When you do yoga practice, keep a little light-heartedness. Take a deep breath in, bring your arms up to the ceiling. Breathe. And as you breathe out, going forward. Come up. Breathe in, go to the right. Breathe in, come up, and as you breathe out to the left. Come up, and let's make big circles as you laugh, because laughing also is a pranayama, going forward. And a big circle to the left. Going forward, giving yourself a big hug. Bring those knees close to you. Give yourself a big hug. Laughter is a very important pranayama. Laugh for 5 minutes every day. You will never be sad. Let's sit on the mat, your knees bent. Sit up tall. Take a deep breath and bring your arms up overhead. Reach and then reach forward. And then let's just lean back a little bit. We've been doing a little bit of abs. So let's go down a little bit and then come up as if you're rowing a boat. And then down again. You're going down toward the floor. Come down. Breathe. And then go up, go up a little higher, little higher, all the way up. Reach, reach, reach. Breathe out. Let's come down. Little down, 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 down. A little bit. Oops. We're stuck. Can't go up, can't go down. Stay here for a moment. Keep that belly nice and tight. Support the spine. Smile a little bit. See, you can stay here longer if you smile. Breathe, come up, reach up, go forward again. Breathe. Nice deep breaths in. Bring the arms down. Let's go to all fours. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, chin to the chest. Navel to the spine. Scoop that tailbone in. Breathe. Hold this breath. And then take a deep breath in, going forward. Arch the back. Look up. Point the bottom up to the sky. Breathe. Feel that nice curve, a nice stretch in your lower back, in your upper back, in the neck. Breathe out. Chin to the chest, navel to the spine, tailbone tucked in. Breathe, going forward, opening the chest, arching the back, supporting the back with a tight belly. Keep the belly nice and tight here. Breathe out, tailbone tucked in, navel to the spine, chin to the chest. Hold it here for a few minutes. Push the hands away. Breathe. As you breathe out, let's go down toward the heels, coming into child's pose. Stretch those arms away. Stretch them away. Breathe. Stretch the arms away further. Now, open the hands. Fingers are spreading out and pull back toward the heels. Take a deep breath in and then holding your heels and bottom where they are. Bring the hands to the right, reaching further away, at the same time making a C, making the letter C with your head and your bottom. Feeling a nice stretch across the left side of the body. Breathe. Bring the hands forward, reaching forward, stretching. Breathing out and then going all the way to the left, as far forward as you can, At the same time, holding the hips onto the heels, making a nice C with the left side of the body. A nice stretch across the right side. Breathe. Bring the arms forward in front of you. Take a deep breath. Coming to all fours again. Stretch the right leg out behind you. Take a deep breath. Bring it up higher. And as you breathe out, bring the knee toward the forehead or to the chest. Hold it here. Breathe in. Bring it back. Hold it back. Breathe out, coming forward. In, going back. Look up. Breathe out, bring it forward. Hold it here for a moment. And as you breathe in, extend the leg behind you, look up. Breathe, hold it here for a second. Bring the knee down. Deep breath in. Stretch the left leg out behind you. As you breathe out, knee to the forehead. As you breathe in, extend the leg, look up. Breathe out, knee toward the forehead. Hold it here. Breathe in, extend, look up one more time. Knee to the forehead. Breathe, extend, hold it here for a moment. Nice deep breath. Breathe out, knee down. Take a moment to breathe. Observe your pulse, your breath. Then turn the toes under behind you. Let's pull back into dog pose. Pull back, come high up on your toes. Push away with your hands. Push the legs behind you to the back wall. As you breathe in, point the hips up to the sky. See if you can come down further. But do not strain. Do only what the body allows you to. Sign of strain is when the breath starts to strain. So observe the breath. As you breathe out, bring the knees toward the floor, but not quite. And then breathe in, bring the legs up. Reach the heels back toward the floor. One more time. Knees toward the floor. Breathe in, come up, reach back with the legs, with the hips, push the hands away. Take a deep breath in one more time, knees to the floor, toward the floor, not quite, and then come back into dog. Let's push back, hold this for a moment. Nice deep breaths. Whenever you get tired, come back to the breath. It will rejuvenate you, energize you. Take a deep breath in, look up, right foot forward. Left knee on the floor, left sole looking up at the sky. Sit up tall, smile a little bit, arms up, reaching up to the sky. Breathe. Take a deep breath in. Let's go forward as we breathe out. And then come back up. Reach up as you breathe out now. Just leaning back a little bit. Breathe. Take a deep breath. Bring the hands down. Come back onto your left toes, right foot behind you. Breathe. As you breathe in, left foot forward. Right knee on the floor. Right sole looking up at the sky. Sit up tall. Observe the balance. One side is stronger than the other. Take a deep breath as you breathe in, arms up. Reach to the ceiling. Breathe. Let's go forward first. Observe this balance. Observe, go forward. Breathe in. Come back up. Reach up. Breathe. So breathe in. See if you can now lean back a little bit. Feeling a nice stretch in your right hip, in your right psoas. Take a deep breath in, hands down to the floor. Come up on your right toes and left foot back. Nice deep breaths in and out. Let's come back into dog, or if you like, you can always go down to all fours. Point the heels up to the sky, pull back, heels down to the floor. Take a moment to breathe. Take your right foot forward and bend the right knee. See if you can turn to face forward. Face forward. Let's straighten the right knee. The heel of the right foot is in the center of the left. Your pelvis is facing straight forward. The left foot is turned a little bit, 10 to 15 degrees in. Observe the pelvis again. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe in, watch the belly expand, chest expand. Bring the arms to the side with the in-breath. As you breathe out, bend the right knee. Warrior two. Take a deep breath in. Bring the arms up, straighten the knee. As you breathe out, bend the knee. See if you can bend it a little bit more. Adjust the position of your feet. You can perhaps move your right leg further forward or left further back. Smile a little bit. Breathe. And as you breathe out, turn and look at the right hand. Be with the breath. Watch that breath come right from the tailbone to the belly at the navel, up at the chest, opening the chest, rising up toward in between the eyebrows. Breathe out, stay here, relaxed, relax the mind. Breathe, straighten the right leg, bring the arms down, reverse the position of your feet. Left foot out, right in. Observe the alignment again. Take a moment to look at your feet. Are they where they need to be? Observe the pelvis, center, square. Take a deep breath, arms up at the side. As you breathe out, bend the left knee. Left knee is on top or behind the left ankle. As you breathe out, bring the arms up. Take a deep breath in, reach up to the ceiling. And with the next exhale, bend the left knee. Observe the position of the knee one more time. Watch your left thigh is not falling in or out. It's right in the center, back leg is active. Take a nice deep breath. Turn and look at the left hand. For a moment, become effortless. Observe the breath coming from the tailbone to the belly, opening the chest in between the eyebrows. Breathe in, straighten the leg, bring the arms down, walk both those feet together and shake it out, shake it out. Let's stand tall. Take a nice deep breath in. As you breathe in, let's become aware first of our feet. They are active, legs are active, belly is tucked in, bottom is tucked in, palms are open to this, open and forward. And as you take a deep breath in, watch the breath come from the tailbone, pulling you up toward the ceiling, opening the chest. Shoulders are back. Look up at the sky. Breathe. Stand tall like a mountain. Nice deep breath in. As you breathe in, bring those arms up overhead. Reach up to the ceiling. Breathe. As you breathe out, let's first push our hips back to the back wall. Breathe. And then bring those arms down and push those hips back further into the back wall. Stay here for a moment. Observe what's happening in the knees, in your feet. Are your feet active? Spread the toes. Heels are active. The fronts of the feet are active. And there's a smile on your face because you're so comfortable. Bring the arms up at your shoulders, facing forward. Bending the elbows like a goalpost. As you breathe in, expand the chest. As you breathe out, navel to the spine. Deep breath in, rise up, reach up to the ceiling. Breathe out, let's go forward first. Push the wall away in front, all the way away. Breathe, and then going forward, bending forward. Bring the hands to the floor, bend the knees. If you can, bring your chest down toward the thighs. Stay here for a moment. Deep breath in, breathe out, bring both knees down. Being in tabletop. Take a moment, be here. Take a deep breath in. Again. One more time. Take a deep breath in. Sit up taller on your knees and observe the shift in the mind frame and the body. Take a deep breath in. Bring both arms overhead. Reach to the ceiling as if both sides of the body are being stretched equally. Arms are going up equally. Breathe out, right hand down toward the right foot or right leg, right buttock, wherever you can reach. Turn and look at the left hand. Feel a nice twist in the spine. Breathe. Take a deep breath in. Bring the right arm up. Reach up. Breathe out. Left arm down to the left buttock, left leg, left foot, wherever you can reach. Without straining. As you reach up higher with the right, turn and look. Breathe. Opening the chest. Breathe out. Bring the arm up. Both arms reaching to the sky. Breathe out and come down toward the floor. And swing the legs out in front of you. Sit up taller, sitting in Dandasana, supporting the back with your arms. Deep breath in, breathe. Nice deep breaths. Breathe in, arms reaching up toward the sky. Take a deep breath. Pull the hips back, pull the navel to the spine. As if you're leaning back a little bit, rounding the low back. Stay here for a minute. Now take a deeper breath, going forward. Observe that breath in the chest, in the middle chest, going forward now with the middle back. Breathe. Stay here. Keep your shoulders relaxed, away from the ears, pulling down, but the hands are being pulled forward. Take a deep breath in, rounding now further forward, going forward toward the wall. Let's push that wall away. Push the wall away in front. Pull the toes toward you. Hips are being pulled to the back wall. Breathe and stay here. Observe what's happening in your low back. There's a nice stretch happening. Stay here for a moment. Breathe into it. If you have any discomfort in your back, stay here a little longer. Breathe into it. Let's go forward. And then put the hands down wherever they reach, on the floor, on your legs. Doesn't matter. No one is watching or judging. You're taking care of your low back with the breath. Take a deep breath in, go further forward if you're able to, bending from the hip joint and bringing the head down wherever it reaches, without judgment, without comparing. Just be with yourself in this moment, honoring the breath, honoring the body. Breathe in, just bring the head up, look up, let the hands be there. Enjoy that lovely stretch in your low back. Slowly bring the arms up. As you come up, observe the silence in the mind. Breathe out, bring the arms down behind you, supporting the back. If you like, you can just lean back a little tiny bit. Otherwise, let's bend the knees. Just a little further away from you, bending the knees, keeping the feet away from you. Take a deep breath in, come up into modified inclined plane. As you do this, take a deep breath in and tighten your low abs. First, come up a little higher. Tighten the glutes, come up a little higher. Keep up the upper belly now. Tighten it to support the back. Do not arch the back more than it needs to be. Breathe. Stay here, bringing the shoulders, hips, and knees in one plane if possible. It doesn't matter if it's not possible for you today. It is fine, however you can do it. Breathe out. Gently come down. Breathe. Again, observe the state of your mind. Give yourself a big hug. A nice big hug. A very big hug. Breathe out, sit up taller. Straighten the right leg in front of you. Put your right arm behind you. If you like, you can bring your left foot in front of the right knee. Take a deep breath. Breathe. Sit up taller. Nice deep breaths in, both arms in front. Breathe. Sit up taller. And now, bring your left arm behind you. With the right elbow, push the left knee away. Turn and look over your left shoulder. Keep your right toes pointing up. Right leg is active. As you breathe in, scoop the belly out from under the left thigh, turning to look over the left shoulder. Breathe, turn back to center, both arms in front, bring the left leg down, bending the left knee, right foot beside the left knee. Sit up taller, bring the right arm behind you, supporting the back, left elbow on your right knee, gently pushing it to the left. As you breathe, turning and looking over your right shoulder. Breathe. And as you inhale, see if you can squeeze the belly out from under the right thigh. Turning a little bit more, breathing, observing the nice stretch in the back. Breathe, breathe out, come back to center, release the leg, bring both arms beside you. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, and let's gently come to our bellies. Keeping the arms in front of you. Take a deep breath in. Stretch the left arm away from you, right leg away from you. You're still on the floor with both your leg and your arm. And then switch the position of arm and legs. Do that again. Left arm, right leg, right arm, left leg. Feeling a nice stretch. Take a deep breath in. And now, see if you can raise just your right arm, just your left leg. Breathe and stretch again across. Breathe out, bring them down. Take a deep breath in, left arm, right leg. A diagonal stretch across the body. Breathe out, let go. Both legs together. Take a deep breath in. First, push down into the floor with the whole of your body. Take a deep breath in, bring the head up. Just bring your arms up. Now bring the legs up. Breathe. Nice deep breath. Coming into Superman or prone boat. Breathe. Keep the legs straight. Point the toes away. Deep breaths. As you breathe in with the belly, push the floor away. Bring the chest up. Breathe. Next time, lower abs, contracting. Contract the glutes, come up higher with the legs. Breathe. Gently come down. Make a pillow with your hands and rest. Be with the breath. Take a deep breath in. Let's turn onto our backs. Keep the knees bent. Breathe. And just bring both the knees down to the left first. Keep the arms up at the shoulders. Take a deep breath and have a feeling that you're bringing your knees up toward your left arm and the head away from the torso so that you're making a nice curve with your back. Knees to the left, head to the left. Just giving yourself a nice stretch in the back. Turn back. Knees to the center. Arms at the shoulders. Both knees to the right. Look to the left. And bring the knees toward your right arm. And have a feeling you're bringing the head down closer to left. And then bringing it closer toward your left side. Making a nice curve in the spine to the right. And then come back up. Knees bent. Take a deep breath in. Bring the arms beside you. Breathe. Breathe deep into the belly. As you do that, small off the back into the floor. Belly tight. Breathe. There's no space between the back and the floor. As you breathe out, have a feeling the navel is being pulled to the ceiling. You're making a nice bridge under your back. Breathe. Hold it here. Breathe out. Navel to the spine. Low back into the floor. Breathe. Bring both knees to the chest, holding the low back into the floor. Come up with the head and neck, bringing the forehead or the chin toward the knees. Gently roll side to side. Release the head, keeping the knees bent. Bring the knees to the floor. We will do a gentle bridge pose. Arms beside you, small off the back into the floor, belly nice and tight. Holding your pelvis here. Take a deep breath in, gently come up with your bottom as far as you are able to. Stay here for a moment. Keep the belly tight to support the back. Have a feeling now that you're pulling the heels toward the shoulders. Watch the hamstrings tighten. Come up a little higher. Point the pubic bone up to the sky. Contract the lower abs. Come up a little higher. Arms under you. Stretch the elbows out if you can. More weight on your arms. Come up a little higher. Breathe. Breathe out. Gently come down. Small off the back into the floor. Widen the space between the feet. Arms at the shoulders. 180 degrees. Breathe out. Both knees to the right. Look to the left. Bring your right arm to go over the head, reaching up toward the ceiling. Left arm reaching the left wall. Both knees coming toward the floor. Breathe. Gently come up. Arms at the shoulders. Reverse the position of knees and head. Left arm going to the back wall, right to the wall on the right. Breathe. Gently come up. Arms beside you. Feet close to each other. Let the knees flop to the side. Be here for a moment. Be with the breath. Stretch the legs out. Relax the body. And as you lay there, have a feeling that you're pressing the whole of your right side into the floor. Your right foot, your right leg, your right side, shoulder, arm, even the side of the head. Breathe, stay there, relax, let it go. Take a deep breath in, press the whole of the left side into the floor, the foot, leg, thigh, hip, all of the left side, arm, shoulder, even the head and face, and let go. Take a deep breath, bring the toes toward you, stretch the arms away. Breathe, and as you breathe out, bring the arms down, stretch the toes away. Keeping the arms where they are, bring the toes toward you again, press the whole body into the floor, leave an impression in the floor. And now, let go. Let go of all your efforts, be with the breath. Observe the rise and fall of abdomen and chest with each breath. Let the breath become very subtle, smooth and even. Your breath is so subtle that it's hardly flowing. It's there. You see it like a fine string. Let go more and more. And take a deep breath in. Bring awareness to your body with gentle awareness. Turn to your right side. When you're ready, come up to a sitting position. Continue to observe the breath. It has become so subtle. Observe the mind. It has become even subtler. Observe the body. There is a stillness that has descended. Sit up taller. Your left hand on your left knee, left side of the lap. Opening the hand fully first, ring the index and thumb touching. With the right hand, two middle fingers in between the eyebrows, right thumb on right nostril, ring and little finger on the left. Keeping both sides of the nose open, take a deep breath in. Closing the right, out through the left, in through the left, closing left, out through the right. Continue with 3 more breaths on your own. Breathe out through the left nostril. Alternate nostril breathing also brings the sympathetic and parasympathetic in balance. Allows you to get ready for what is to come with calm awareness. Bring both your hands in front of the heart center. Take a deep breath in, being grateful for this breath, for this life on this planet. Breathe in, we'll chant Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Taking the moment to acknowledge the peace within, bless the whole of this creation with peace. And then with a big smile on your face, when you are ready, open your eyes. Jai Gurudev, Namaste. Thank you for taking the time to share with me the wisdom of Sri Sri Yoga. Jai Guru.